In high school, I was experiencing like deep pain in my knees from just running for 3 months on concrete, and I got stress fractures after every season, and it happened like 5 times in high school, and they would be both knees. And I Before I went to college, I saw orthopedic about it because my season of track going into college was my first ever track and field season. I had double knee stress fractures, and it was like the fifth time it's happened. Um, and he told me if I was gonna get another like knee fracture, I would have to get surgery. So it happened again 2 months into college. I was feeling like motivated and confident, and I was out for a year and a half after that, and I got double knee surgery. I got my first surgery February 26, 2021. Um, the timeline, it took 3 months for each of my knees to recover, and all I could do was like lay in bed. I came home second semester my freshman year just to get these knee surgeries because there's not a lot of like places where I could feel mobilized on campus. So I came home. There's none of my friends back home. They're all in college. I felt pretty isolated because I got these knee surgeries. I stayed in bed for 3 months just recovering. I remember having like a nerve system because my nerves were so bad. It was contracted to my knees, and they would like build my muscles up because all I would like be able to do was lay in bed. And then my second surgery, like I started walking 10 days, and then I had to go get put like under for another surgery, and then I was out the rest of summer. And I remember like all my friends were home and I was still in bed, but now it's summertime. I felt like I was missing out on a lot, and then I came back to school. I thought like all the mental health stuff was gonna go away, but it stayed there because when I went to team camp that summer, I was learning how to walk again. So I was having like walking sticks as we were hiking and stuff, and all the guys were running, and it was just tough. The 6 months experiencing mental health were probably the toughest times of my life. Like before that, I had a lot of like energy, I would say, where I used to not necessarily please people, but I used to like not really care and just have like a fun outgoing attitude, which I still have. But now it's like I've just learned a lot how to focus on myself, because in those times I was like a lot worried about what other things were happening in my life, because that's the only thing I could really think about because I was very isolated. But honestly, what it has taught me is like my family, my friends, my loved ones. I do have a really big community, and I'm really grateful for that community. But also every day from now on is just like a learning lesson. It's like a learning lesson how to focus on yourself, a learning lesson on just how to love yourself and how to not worry about the things going on outside your world, and just focus on yourself and what makes you better. I always loved to make videos. Back in high school, I used to have fun making videos and stuff. So now I'm making a film about like the recovery process I went through, but it's not like just the physical part. I want to show a little bit about the mental health side, because I feel like athletes that like I don't know, when I look at an athlete professionally that's performing, I never think like he might be having a tough day just because of what he's going through behind the scenes. I always think about he's supposed to come in here and perform, and I don't want that thought process anymore, because a lot of athletes do go through mental health stuff. So me and my boy Carson, we started a short project, and he's helping me a lot because he's really big into filmmaking. So he came out and he videotaped so I have videos of me going through PT process and me going through the recovery process, but he videotaped my first race, my first workout back, my PT process. So it does show the physical side, but in the background I want like more of the mental side, what I want it going through the process, and then what I want to encourage others to like have motivation for and just be happy with the process they're doing and the steps they're making to get better. I feel like where I'm at right now, physically, I don't really think about the physical part anymore because a lot of the recovery process had to do a lot mentally. So physically, I could go out and I could go do PRs, which that is not the focus anymore. Now it's about the mental. Um, Mentally, I've been feeling a lot better. I've just been focusing on myself, finding the communities that I love. A lot of teammates, like, I'll give some names. Brendan Creeks, Frankie, those are my guys. They've helped me a lot along the process, a lot of other guys too. But just being in the place I'm at right now has allowed me like to focus on myself, discover new things that I like about myself. So now, like outside of running, I'm going back into the filmmaking, or like I'm just focused in on my rhetoric and media passion, or just like socializing more instead of feeling isolated. So just every day is a learning process. Every day is taken one at a time, and I'm just happy to be in this place right now.